Welcome back to The Good Talk, the show where we discuss what's hot, what's grot, and everything between in the wide world of Warhammer. Welcome everybody, welcome to chat. As always, if you want to send in some questions, please do, because we're going to have an open discussion about this and all things Warhammer right after this. But to kick it off, we're here to talk about, these are the Space Marine kits that we want to see coming up.
Yep. Mel and I have not seen these. Yes.
This is totally new for you. This is a live react. I've compiled my top 5 Space Marine units that I want to see. Some of which are obvious and some of which are not.
Yeah.
So let us know in chat, what are your top 5? What are you hoping to see? We've seen the Tyranid half, because this is the Battle from Aughrim results.
And they're very cool.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
It's been a few weeks though now, and no word of the Space Marines. So James, this is what you get.
Well, Adrian hit it so much that I don't even know what scene tab it's actually under.
So we're gonna go to graphics main.
There we go.
And then now, careful.
Yes.
You're gonna, you know which one?
Entry.
No.
The one that says Marine units we want.
Okay, not the Marine.
No. There's a lot of junk in there.
Oh.
All right, let's go. Number 1, the Jump Assault Intercessors.
Okay.
Is
there background here?
Yeah, I hit the background, but then the background's too small.
Yeah, I can explain.
Okay. Oh.
So we have on the bottom left, it does look quite jumbled. On the bottom left, we have 2 stills actually from our short where we talked about the jump. You know, we don't have Assault Marines, we don't have Vanguard vets in Primaris style. Now, Space Marine 2, you can do a lot of wild things in Space Marine 1. Like you can have things that would never be legal in the Adeptus Astartes. But forget that for a second, because we have Titus here with Primaris Jump Pack. He's got the full set. He's even got the little booty, little mini jets that you see on Cave and Strike right here. So very interesting.
Oh yeah.
It seems like it's just been out there in the open. I'm not the first person to point this out, but it has to make the list because it's right there.
Yeah.
The one weird thing I will say, Cave and Strike is, you know, kind of Phobos-y because he's Raven Guard.
Right. Are they all going to be Phobos? Probably not, because they need to be across chapters. Not everyone is into the Phobos lifestyle,
right?
Like that Strike is all about. So Jump Assault Intercessors makes sense. This is a natural. This is quite tame, Adrian. I was expecting this is you're starting off tame. I expected all of these to go through like a little trip into the warp and then back out again.
No, I'd say most of them are quite reasonable.
Okay.
I'm here.
That we know.
I'm here to be reasonable. Okay, look, would a guy with a shirt like this be unreasonable? Come on.
I agree with this. I agree. I think this is a natural addition. I think everyone would like to see this. I think
it's gonna happen. We need more melee Primaris too. We need more fast Primaris. We have interceptors. We have suppressors.
We have all those Gravis models.
So many Gravis models, right? So that's number 5. Let's count it down. Number 4.
Okay.
Look.
So am I supposed to put the green boxy up and then hit next? You have a system.
The background thing?
Yes. Should I?
I don't think we need it actually. I think we're good.
Okay. I was like, was I supposed to hide?
We had that from a previous show where we needed to block the transparency. So we're just gonna go to the next one on this slide.
Excellent. I can do that.
Perfect. Look at them.
Boom.
Boom.
Whoa, look at that transition.
Yes.
Beautiful. Captain on bike.
Yes.
So Primaris Captain on bike.
Yes.
I'm not gonna make a separate category, but really we also need a Librarian on bike too. Like,
Sure.
let's be honest.
We need to make this a thing.
Yeah.
Why is the chaplain getting a bike?
It's so random. Like just him. And here's the thing. Remember, when they first introduced Primaris, they got rid of all. There were no Primaris bike characters, and we said, okay, they're getting rid of bike characters. And then next wave, they were like, here's the chaplain on bike. We're like, what does that mean? And they continue to do this, frankly, right? Where they're like, oh, here's new Terminators, and it's like the Padme and like Anakin meme where you're like, and they're Primaris, right? And they're Primaris, right? And they're like, no, they just threw out the rules. So they need to follow through on this one.
Yeah,
honestly.
what's up? You know? Like. I mean, they're setting a precedent. I mean, they could go back on it again, but like a lot of the firstborn are kind of going out. So we need some Primaris characters here. Let's just finish what you started.
And think about like, what does it mean to have a captain on bike or a librarian on bike? Captain on bike, you can get that free strat, which is awesome. We have now the ability to have outriders with an ATV and a chaplain. Like we can start to do really cool stuff. It'd be great to be able to have captain and do other stuff with that. You can even get like captain enhancements, all that stuff. Librarian could give them an involt save.
Dude,
that is
imagine like those outriders like just going at you with a 4-up involt.
Exactly.
That's scary.
We need this GW. We need this in our lives.
the 22-inch advance and charge.
Right?
Dude, you're going to be getting so fast and so durable.
Also, John, Akira.
Oh, Akira.
You like anime?
That's true. That's true.
Akira.
That's true. Gotta be ready.
Anyways, Captain on Bike. See? Totally reasonable picks.
Next.
Next one, that was number 4. Let's take a look at number 3. I'm a true YouTuber now. Assault Terminators. Another easy one.
This is so tame. Okay.
This is so tame.
I agree with this. I'm actually agree. I was so ready.
Adrian wouldn't let us see these beforehand. I was
This is
like waiting
fine.
for.
I want your opinions. I don't need outrage. What do you think I am? Hellstorm Gaming?
Give me a
me-
table so I can
Love
flip
you,
it.
Mike.
Assault Terminators that are actually in stock.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Yeah, right? So we've seen the shooty variety, which we have on the right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we see the derpy close combat ones.
So schmo.
Right now, so my dad's going to Nova. He's playing Templars, and he wants Assault Terminators. So I ended up printing some cool, like, big ones to give to him.
Yeah.
So he's working on that, because he kind of needs them for Nova.
Yeah.
I think I'm in the position that a lot of players are in, where it's like, do you spend the effort converting them from the new kits? Do we wait for the new kits? Are they coming?
Right.
I just want to know that it does exist. Like,
Right.
confirmation of life would be great.
Gosh. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be so funny. Like, you compare the two, and you're like, oh, brother, why are you so big? Why are you so
I
tall?
know. Like, are we going to put time and effort into that right now?
Oh, man, that's a good question. And then, like, oh, yeah, that's so much effort.
Do we even think they'd be the same? Like, would they have lightning claws? Do they take a chance and get rid of some of these options?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, what comes in the kit? Because that's what you're playing with for the whole edition.
Right. Frankly, we don't even know what, like, a full regular Terminator kit would look like.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
what other options do they have
Yeah.
that the Leviathan box doesn't have?
Yeah, I would say it's too risky. I would just wait. If you have Assault Terminators now, just play with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just, I feel like this is a matter of time. It would be BM if Games Workshop just waited very long
do
to come out with these.
Yeah.
Hasn't it already been a
It's-
long?
it's been a while.
Been a little long.
Been a while. I'm shocked. I don't know what event they're waiting for to preview. I thought at Tacoma.
Nova?
Honestly, Tacoma, I thought.
Nova?
Oh.
Nova's already been a big.
Yeah, they
Is
might.
that-
I'm trying to think if there's any like shows announced. I guess it's soon enough they would announce if they're doing like a show there or something. It could be. Could be.
Huh.
Are we gonna see them first?
Oh, Nani?
So this was number 3. Let's take a look at number 2.
Ooh.
Boom.
Okay.
Okay. So here's the
Okay.
thing. I'm gonna-
Sexy shoulders?
Sexy yes, that's part of this. That's part of this. Okay, so here's the thing. I think it's gonna sound a little crazy. We don't have separate kits for Sanguinary Guard, for Deathwing Knights,
No.
for all these
Outrage.
things.
No.
It's just an upgrade kit. Because here's the thing. They're gonna have Assault Intercessor, Jump Assault Intercessors, and then you get a separate plate that's just like the abs and the nipples and the helmet and the sword.
Don't forget the 6-pack.
Yeah, that's then the abs. That's the abs.
And then
the wings.
Yeah, okay.
And that's on a sprue, and you just swap them out. And then it's the same kit.
I refuse.
It's beautiful. It's
And
beautiful.
then I could have an upgrade kit for Space Wolves
Exactly.
that would have
Exactly.
sexy shoulders.
Sexy
No.
shoulders. That's all I'm saying.
They need a standalone. It needs to be so unique. You can't just tack on a few things.
Well, here's the thing I was thinking about. Like, what do we lose from the Sanguinary Guard kit if we make it a separate kit? We lose the stupid, the butt knee pads.
Oh, like it's like a little like checker like thing.
Yeah, it's got like a double, it's like
like
two
a-
butts pressed
It's like
together.
you never have knee abs. Like, what do you-
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, what's happening
little
here?
4-pack on your knee.
Right? So I think we could afford to lose that. I guess the one thing we would lose is like sandal feet. That's pretty cute.
Look, you
wouldn't
don't
wanna lose
have
that.
open-toed power armor.
No. I would be a little sad to see that go. But, Deathwing Knights, we've been working on our Dark Angels. Saray's been pinning up these beautiful models. And we got to a point where, like, I think we need to wait and see,
Yeah.
like, because we need Deathwing Knights because they're awesome, the Dark Angels. But we just don't know. We just got to wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
So this is a big proposal, but I think they should do this. All right. Number 1.
Solid point.
Totally reasonable request.
What? Okay.
Aggressor Librarian.
No.
This one I did Photoshop just for you, John. See, he's got the little psychic hood, little force hat.
No.
Aggressors with invuln saves, okay? Imagine it. It's amazing. It's just like, invuln saves. You can give them like devastating wounds, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to make aggressors a thing.
Could you imagine this guy on the battlefield? He's like, "Ah!" and then like those rockets coming out of him, and there's like lightning shooting out of his mind.
Yes.
He's like,
this is what we need.
Can we calm this guy down? He's like,
He would have to have like overcharge, but like it pretty much kills him every time.
Oh yeah, it's like double hazard.
Yeah, exactly.
can't bring me down, man.
Okay, I'm just saying this is unfair. We have 1 million types of lieutenants. There's no aggressor lieutenant. There's no aggressor librarian. We need aggressor characters. This is what we need, okay? It's ridiculous. Look how cool that looks. He looks awesome.
No. That thing has to explode turn 2 because of itself.
My mind is telling me no, but my heart's telling me yes.
Yeah, you want that. You would play that.
Chat is on your side, Adrian.
Yes, aggressor librarians. Come on, let's go. This is what John was actually expecting. Now that is the #1 thing that I want. However, Mel, there's another item on the...
Oh no.
This wouldn't be a top 5 if you don't do a cheating bonus one.
Yeah.
And it's labeled the Marines that we will get.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
I was
the
like,
Marine we will get. This is the thing
Okay, sorry.
that we will receive even though nobody wants it.
Ready?
Let's take a look. Boom! I present the Primaris Repulsor Lieutenant.
No.
It's beautiful.
No. Why is it $112?
Yeah, actually, I should have jacked up the price because that's the same cost as a regular one right now. That's too cheap. It's an executioner,
Oh no.
but it's also a lieutenant.
With a little
What does that even mean?
It means it can join other repulsors and give them lethal hits. And if you look at the bottom, it says able to transport up to 6 Primaris Space Marine lieutenants. Pretty good.
That's amazing.
So I don't look. This is what peak performance looks like. I'm not
Yeah.
happy about it. This is what we're gonna get.
Yeah, it should actually just autofill the quantity to 3 because you're gonna buy 3.
Yeah, exactly. You can GW. You can heard it here first. Titans leaked the Primaris Repulsor Lieutenant.
I love it.
can I
That's
say?
amazing.
Well, that's all I got.
That's excellent. We'll take it over to questions.
Let us know what
from
you want,
our
chat.
Lovely, lovely viewers.
Hmm.
Tell us if you too want the Primaris Lieutenant Abomination.
It's what we're getting.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Thank you, Disciple Asmodai, for the $10 super chat.
Hey.
Howdy Titans just had a blast at ATC. Thoughts on my improved T-Sun list can be found in the list building at 440 y'all's
This is
time.
you now.
Excited to strip saves and blast people off the table.
Yo, this is exciting. Oh, I'm so jealous that you got to go to ATC.
Right.
It looked like a really fun event.
Looks like a blast.
This is list building, huh?
Yeah, list building 440. That's awesome. Yeah, we need to go to ATC one year. We had a few friends that went this year. Super cool. So.
Excellent. T-Suns.
T-Suns.
Okay, we got the classic Armon on disc. We got an Exalted Sorcerer with the teleport. Amazing, the jump. Magnus the Red, so only 3 characters. Pretty tame on characters so far. I'm expecting some allies here.
Yeah.
Since it doesn't look like you're going too many characters. 3 squads of Rubric Marines. One of those is, or 2 of them is a 10 squad. Both have flamers. Yes. So 25 total.
Flamers are the way to go.
Yeah, they're
so good.
they're like they're good, and the range is a problem, but that's okay. You're
But they're good
teleporting.
into like the problems.
Yeah.
Like GSC and Eldari.
Oh yeah. Oh my, they just
That's-
melt both of
Let me
those.
tell you.
1 Vortex Beast, 1 squad of Cultists, 3 squads of Enlightened. Okay, good utility. Nice.
I like that, yeah.
Oh, here we go. I was like wondering where the points were going. So 2 allies here.
Ooh.
One of them is a Knight Despoiler.
Oh, what?
So this is 2 battle cannons, and then some melta guns, and then the rocket pods, and then a changeling, which we love.
Oh, we love the Changeling.
The changeling.
Oh man, if you're a Chaos player, why aren't you playing the Changeling?
Yeah, it's good. So like your Cabal points are gonna suffer a little bit, but these are good allies. I love the Knight distraction. It helps Magnus live a little longer.
Yeah.
The Changeling also helps. There's not a lot of -1 to hit that they can dish out, so the Changeling is really annoying to try to tie up the big guns that might kill Magnus. And then you have a lot of utility. This is like, this feels like a very ATC type of list.
Yes.
because it scores extremely well. Thousand Suns, not very good at scoring. They're kind of like an all or nothing. They're like they're good at dealing damage, and not amazing at just playing the game. But with all these big bricks and then utility to match, it's going to be good.
Yeah,
I think I like this list a lot. It's definitely a direction I've thought about going. I don't know if I can commit to a knight. Let me know how it does, because I'm playing T-Suns too, if you haven't heard.
Yeah.
So I'm
What's
excited. Gosh, there's actually so much you can do with these like Imperium and Chaos armies. They have so many good allies.
Right. I think they nailed the allies this time around.
Yeah.
It's like it's not ubiquitous.
Well,
You think it's
no, I think allies are good, the whole idea of it and
Yeah.
how they're balancing it. But I mean, there's things like the exactors?
the exaction squad.
Exaction squads
Yeah.
that are just way too cheap.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Like
fair.
it's just an auto take.
Yeah,
Um,
that's fair.
Yeah, I like this. I have no critique if you're looking for critiques, but I think you're ready. Let me know how it does.
Yeah. Did a good time ATC.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Just so you know, Adrian Anthony in chat says, now I really want a librarian aggressor.
Yes, let's go. Let's make it happen.
The model you didn't know you wanted.
Write your local GW
Representative.
representative.
Yeah.
Thank you, the Bad Axe 45 for the $10 super chat. This an orky chat now. Green Tide list. War B with F Flamer?
Well, FML, you know what? No, just kidding.
Full Metal Alchemist.
I actually, God, I haven't played enough orcs.
Oh my gosh, you don't
Follow
know.
me, lads. Follow me, lads. Follow me,
I was
lads.
like, yes.
Yeah.
Weird Boy and Banana.
Knob with Bannon.
It's orcs. It
And
could
W
totally
banana.
be not weird banana. Pain
weird.
boys, 80 boys, 20 commandos, 20 squig boys, 20
Storm
grots. What?
Storm Boys.
Squig boys, 20 grots, 10 loots, 10 knobs, truck. Wow.
Ah. And it's only Storm Boys because you can't have 20 Squig Boys. Obviously.
Yeah,
you would if you could. This is an awesome list. Oh my gosh.
This is scary. Keep in mind, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, we're playing Orcs.
Orcs the Orcs.
So if you're an Orc player, check it out.
Yeah. If you're not an
this
Orc player, check it out.
Yeah. This is a cool list. Again, I'm like scared.
Yeah.
I think it has play. It's like threat overload. You're ready to do it. This is a way to take it. A lot of infantry.
Yep. I wish there were a couple more trucks, personally.
Right? I mean, they're such a steal, right? It's a shame if you
55
don't take
points.
more.
That's the only thing I would say.
I don't know, what would you cut for it, though? Right?
It's not a 1-for-1 on a unit of boys. It's like
2 or 3?
boys are like 1.5 the price. So if you drop 2 boys, you get 3 trucks, but that's a lot of boys to drop. Storm Boys, 20 Storm Boys. I'm curious if it's like 10-10. I could see dropping some of that. People really like Ludas. I need to try Ludas. There's not much to drop. Yeah, maybe some boys or some Storm Boys, and that'd be it. But
Yeah.
I like it a lot. And
Does he have access to any invulns outside of the WA?
no, but that's fine. No. The WA banner, so the WA banner, the unit that joins can get an extra WA just for them, basically. So that unit can get an extra invuln. That's going to be it. So the War Boss goes with the knobs, most likely, because when the War Boss is with the knobs, they're -1 to wound, which is super cute. And so that's probably what's going in the truck, is you have like 1 missile with like a bunch of claws, -1 to wound.
Really
make it super
hard to
tough.
wound, yeah.
Exactly. And then the banner will go. The banner might be with them instead of the boss, but it's good on just boys basically, and you get another turn of advance and charge with the invuln save.
I like this list. I mean, you're stacking one profile. That's the infantry profile. Your high toughness, and you're just going in.
That is true. Multi damage does nothing against you.
Yeah.
You do not care.
Yeah, I like this list. It's very cool.
Also, commandos, really interesting. I played against them a couple weekends ago.
Dude, commandos are good.
You know that they're like special thing. You can't Overwatch them. So they like sneak.
Sneaky
and you're like,
boys.
whatever, it's commandos. And they charge in, and then the rest of the boys can just come in. It's
They're
amazing.
they're gonna do what they do.
I was like, wow, that's actually really, really good.
That's good.
Thanks,
This is a good
Zach.
list.
Thanks so much. Thank you, God, for the $10 super chat. Thoughts on my guard list? Some of you may die. 2,000 points. Lord Inquisitor, Kyrius Draxus, Cadian Castellan, 3 Cadian Command Squad, 2 Death Corps Marshals, 120 Cadian Shock Troops, 120 Infantry Squad.
What do you think about this?
Yeah, you might be losing a few things. Acceptable losses. This is amazing.
That is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Dude, I think it's amazing. I think
It's to theme.
Talking about back-to-back like threat overload.
I would love to see these two armies against each other.
Fixed bayonets, anybody?
Right?
I mean, what else? What is there to say? You are gonna dominate this board. You're gonna move up. I think do you take blocks of 10 or 20?
Can you do 20s now?
Yeah, you definitely can. I think. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
You say that with confidence.
Pretty sure.
My God. They're both interesting.
Maybe you do like 2 blocks of 20, and then like most of them 10.
Yeah, you can do
and then you're just like, yeah, just kill stuff. Whatever. I'll bring them back.
This is super fun. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Go
gosh.
back.
Yeah. Get some movement templates. And gosh, the commanders are going to be quite fun. And the thing is, like with the Castellan, like you could be doing some damage.
Oh yeah. It's just volume.
You have a lot of shots.
Chess block is going to be your opponent.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say, your obvious strength is going to be holding things and doing objectives. Consider maybe a Primaris Psyker for 4-up invulns, because now with the 4-up invuln and shooting with 20 troops, now you're talking. Like that's pretty cool. That's hard to shift. But I like it. It's a good list. If I was willing to commit to 240 infantry squads, I would definitely want to play this.
You get it in 3 months when the commission's done.
Yeah.
That's pretty fast, actually.
This is awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Amazing,
so
God. Thank you.
Thank you, Individual 11, for the $10 super chat. Congrats to you both. I think that's for us, Adrian. Is this Tau list viable? Long strike with RG and ABCs, 2 Firesight teams, 3x3 Piranhas with Fusion, 2 Sky Rays with ABCs, 2x2 Tetras, 2 Tiger Sharks with RGs, and Missile Racks.
Oh, the Tiger Sharks! Oh, I love the Tiger Sharks. They're hilarious right now.
So cool.
They are
That's what they wanted when they asked
hilarious.
for viable.
Well, hilarious in a good way. So I'll look. They're like it's 12 damage. Anti-Titanic.
Whoa.
Devastating wounds.
Whoa.
So on a
Calm
2-up,
down.
12 mortal wounds to a knight. And then the Tetras make it so you just don't miss.
Yeah.
Which is so hilarious. That's hilarious. They are a lot of points. That's my biggest fear is there are a lot of points. We were talking about the skew game we played before against Chaos Knights. And we actually had a legitimate discussion of like, is it interesting? We have 1 Tiger Shark. Is it interesting to bring the Tiger Shark? And it was like, I will say 2 Tiger Sharks, much better than 1. But there's a lot of eggs in that basket. You can still miss, right? You have a marker light, so you're hitting on 3s with a reroll. So it's good, but it's not 100%.
Right.
There's a lot of eggs in a basket on a body that's not. It's relatively tough, but
yeah, it's a niche counter that you're taking, and it's a big commitment, and it might not work every time, even when you get that matchup.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think this is a bad list by any means. It's not the tippy top because of the reasons that we just mentioned. I think the rest of it looks fine. 3x3 Piranhas. You are giving up a little bit of the advantages of Piranhas, which is the fact that they're so cheap and they can be everywhere. Like, frankly, 9 individual Piranhas would be better if you were able to do that.
Yeah. There's diminishing returns there.
Yeah, but it plays the game. And Tau, as we've seen, is a faction where you're like, you know what, you're just going to give up, bring it down. Unless you're doing Fish of Fury, like, screw it. So might as well make it a bunch of Piranhas. And Sky Rays are very, very interesting right now.
Yep.
So
This is the coolest. Like, I'm just excited about Tau. I don't know what it is now. Like, now that I've finally played against them, I'm like, and they're not like the tippy top where they're like abusively good.
Right.
They're like very fun and very attractive to me. Like, I want to like play Tau now. It's
Stay
so
away.
cool. Mine.
There's enough Tau players
Look,
already.
we have like 2 Tau armies still. Like, then we have the models. All right.
That's the dangerous thing in what we do, right? Like, it turns out all the armies are awesome. Yeah. And then you play it and you're like, oh, I could do this.
I'm tempted.
Tempted. Thanks, Individual.
Thanks so much, Individual. Thank you, Steven, for the $10 super chat. What I want, VanVet Glow Up with options for weapons, Jump Intercessors with options for weapons, Gravis Melee Squad, Terminator Lieutenants, Range Bike Squad, Grav, Las Cannon, Jump Troopers, Primaris Tiberius, the Red Wake.
Yeah, the legend. Poor Steven. Oh, no. It's been a rough year for Steven, I'll be honest, with all the forge roll changes. Let's break this down.
This is great.
So here's a question I have for you and I have for chat. Do we think they would do a VanVet jump pack unit and a jump intercessor? As we were putting this together, I was like debating, and I'm not sure. Like, is that a divide that they're still likely to do? Because they're like, in Primaris, there's not really veterans anymore. They've kind of abandoned that concept, for better or worse. Like,
but they have their polar opposites, which is the Stern Guard, and those got new models.
That's
right?
That's actually a really great point.
So it makes sense that they would have assault jump pack equivalents, which is just the Primaris jump pack assault guys, and then also the elite VanVets, as their assault counterparts.
I could see it being a dual kit.
Yeah,
they certainly wouldn't have all the same options. Like they're
now your kit theory could be a little more interesting. Or or more likely, I should say.
Yeah, dude, Gravis Melee. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that'd be so sick.
Yes.
Well, I guess isn't that aggressors? No. We're talking just melee.
I think this is competitively very intriguing because we're seeing like Gravis falling into this theme of like, oh, I'm durable and I do all these different things. I shoot and I also melee, and you're paying the points tax and all of those things.
That's a great point.
So having a Gravis melee unit that just does those two things, I'm durable and I melee, very good. Probably points very fairly, and now you have a unit just for that rather than a Gravis aggressor guy.
Yeah, exactly.
That does all three.
There's a lot of really good stuff in here, Steven.
Yeah. I want all these models. They're awesome. I want things with Grav. We don't see enough Grav anymore coming from Space Marines.
This is also cool because it suggests the existence of the Suppressor as a Devastator squad, right? It says we already have autocannon jump troopers, so we need Grav and Las Cannon as well.
Sure.
And so it kind of puts them in their own category of like a unit to kind of like further develop. Very cool.
That's cool.
Thanks so much, Steven. Thank you, Graham Tevis, for the $10 super chat.
Hey.
Howdy, howdy. Love y'all. All I want, Iron Hand characters, please. And new scouts.
Yeah.
Also looking forward to seeing the updated Titan Watch.
Yay!
Yes.
Shout out to our members who are helping us flush out
amazing.
the Titan Watch. Amazing.
We're already getting some new packages. Also, if you want to get involved with Titan Watch, it's not too late. Check out the Discord /message Kirkanos.
Yeah.
That's the man to talk to.
You and me both, maybe not specifically Iron Hands characters. I would love to see, what would make me go into the Night Haunter faction would be, I'm blanking on the...
You want Night Lords?
Night Lord characters. I want Night Lord characters.
Those are traitors, John.
Give me Night Lord characters, and I will buy the army. You will get my money.
Oh my god.
GW. They're so cool.
Yeah, that's true.
I think every character or every chapter should have dedicated characters. Give them some love. It's easy stuff. Just 2 or 3 characters would be amazing.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Give them a lot of decision making.
Yeah. Well, especially the way that they're designing them now, where the character kind of decides your army.
Right.
They really have a big impact.
Yes.
So I totally agree.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Graham.
Thank you, Colin Fanning, for the $10 super chat. List building 946 Z-Grunt.
Oh.
Thoughts trying to help a friend build a Tyranid list on a budget. What do you do to keep yourself motivated on the hobby front? My hobby space is so hot this summer.
Oh.
Keeping motivated is a struggle. I mean, that's a lot of the time why I don't hobby a lot. But I will say, hobbying with friends or in a public space, or like even in Discord with someone doing the same, can keep you motivated and keep you in the game, right?
Yeah.
So if it's just you in a dark room doing the hobby, even with a TV in front of you, you might get distracted a bit.
Yeah.
And you're easy to like just like, oh, I'm just gonna go off and do something else instead. That's more fun.
I have like a hobby setup, like a main one, but then a lot of time we'll just be in the living room hobbying with each other, So
Do you mean our permanent setup
Well, yeah,
in the living room.
they don't have to go that. They don't have to be crazy like us, you know. But
was
like
supposed to
with
be
people,
temporary.
while your significant other's like watching TV, or while your friends
Yeah.
playing video games or something, you know, like being in the same space is good. I think the way that you pace it is also important. I think, especially with big army projects, like I would give yourself rewards. I think it's easy, like falling into the. It's not a trap, really. What's the word?
Cycle?
Henry
Pitfall?
Ford invented the
Oh, the assembly line.
assembly line. Thank you. What is assembly line? Assembly lining your models is efficient, yes, but you want to be careful that you keep the joy in it.
Yes.
So even if you're going to do that, like do a chunk of them and then do something very different. Do a character and break it up and go back and forth. And honestly, I think there's this tendency to be like, you know what, I'm going to save the characters for last once I really know how to paint the army. I wouldn't necessarily do that because you're kind of saving all the fun stuff for last. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Keep it fun. Make the like you're going to spend so many hours doing it. You want to make sure the process of getting there is fun too.
Yeah, that's a very good point. And especially if this is the first army for a person, it's good to have those like little goals. Maybe like, hey, I'll do like a first layer of everything and just get it on the table. Like build it,
Make it easier.
make it easy,
Yeah.
get it on the table, and I can finish things later, but I can play with my models now. You know, and this is where this is the goal to get them on the table.
Great point.
Here's the Tyranid list. Again, this is for a list on a budget.
Cool.
So keep that in mind. This is a Neurotyrant with Alien Cunning, very good take. A Parasite of Mortrex, a Swarm Lord, and a Winged Hive Tyrant with an Adaptive Biology. That's the 4-up. Is it 4-up Feel No Pain?
A 5-up goes to
5-up goes to a 4-up, yep. 20 Termagants, so 40 total. 2 squads of Barbagants, 1 Biovore. Wow, this is a good list, even if this is on a budget.
Wait, budget?
Yeah. And it gets better. 2 Horospecs,
Oh, nice.
a Psychophage, okay. 2 Screamer Killers, 2 Min squads of the Von Ryans, Leapers. So this is a good list. You're making use of the new box.
Yep, exactly.
So, and then there are the good units too of this new box.
Exactly.
I think it's very good. The Biovores are going to help you score. I saw the Spore Mines in action.
Oh my god.
They're so good.
So good.
Great at scoring. What the heck?
Right.
And Horospecs are amazing. Great purchases outside of the box, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a great list.
It actually
The
is.
only thing I would try is utilize your Neurogants. Since you're taking a Neurotyrant.
Oh yeah.
I think they're really good, and they help you stay in Synapse range, which is really good.
Yeah.
I know you have 2 Tyrants, but still, could be pretty good.
A
I
lot
don't
of
even
wins.
know. Yeah, like I guess you want these Tyrants. They're pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
nice.
Psychophage is like niche. You don't absolutely need the Psychophage. That feels like you put it in to save some costs. But maybe consider Neurogants instead.
That's a great point.
Thanks so much, Colin. Last one I've got for the night. Thank you, Matthew. The $10 super chat. Adrian, you suggested I paint my epic solar light blue to contrast my fists. Is the Order of Shattered Glass scheme what you imagined? And should I paint my Aeronautica in opposing scheme to my solar? By opposing, I mean white armor with blue trim rather than blue armor with white trim.
Yes.
Oh.
Absolutely. Oh, I'm an old person.
I want to. Wow. Order of the Shattered Glass.
That's what I was gonna. Wait.
That's so cool.
Shattered glass? Where's my Transformers? It's the whole thing. Anyway. Order of. Is that a thing? I'm gonna look it up. Is that a thing?
I don't know. Yeah, I want to see it. So look it up, at least for me.
Order of Shattered Glass.
So this scheme is white armor
Oh, it
with
is a
blue
thing.
trim.
Oh my god, this is beautiful.
Where did you?
Should have done my sisters like this.
Where did you find?
It's the first result. It's a Sister of Battle in like
What?
a blue.
Wait,
It's
is that
beautiful-
right?
Huh? Order of the Shattered Glass.
By opposing, I mean white armor with blue trim.
Right. So they're saying the Solar would be the blue with the white, and then do the Aeronautica as white with blue.
Okay.
So you reverso it, which is good because the Navy is separate, or the Air Force. It's what do they call
Different
it?
branches.
The Aeronautica, whatever they call it in 40k, is separate. So yeah, I think that'd be great.
That's
I
cool.
really like this scheme.
Looks really good.
Repainting my sisters now.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for Epic. It's gonna be great.
Awesome. Well, that is all we have for the night. Thank you so much, everyone.
This has been a lovely chat.
It has.
been.
Thanks for joining us, members.
Appreciate
or
it.
just chat in general.
Well, could be new members here. You know, appreciate it. We have stuff coming up, yeah?
Yes.
What's going on, John?
Look on.
Bye.
Oh. We're back.
Hey.
Look, tomorrow, don't miss it. Watch this channel called Play On. Amazing. Bridger is in Canada, hanging out with them as we speak. Probably sleeping on a couch somewhere in one of their houses. He's going to be on stream tomorrow live. I don't know the time.
No, but we will send out a post tomorrow with the exact. Obviously, you can check it out on their channel as well.
Yeah.
But check it out. There's going to be a few things coming out, but we're going to start with this.
Yeah, amazing way to spend the Friday. And then Saturday, it's going to be Adrian coming back with Nick.
Yeah, playing Nick. Nick bringing demons. Got some brand new units we have never played before. Going up against my newly expanded Krakens. So it's custom-based Marines, which is going to be awesome. And of course, next week, that's a whole bunch of guests. You're not going to want to miss that. It's a great time to become a member because you're going to gain access to the extra game on Tuesday, where John is going to show Shane what's up.
The Biz.
I'm actually really excited for you to play Shane's list because it's quite excellent, and he's been really working on it.
Yeah,
it's a good list. So it's gonna be awesome.
He's gonna catch a little thunder though. Don't worry.
Oh, from down under.
Yeah. I don't know what I implied, but yeah.
I like it. Stick with it, Shane. He's coming for you.
While we were chatting, a big super chat from Molecule Cody came in for $10 to wish us a happy anniversary.
Aw, thanks, Molecule Cody. Molecular Cody.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Honestly, thank you everyone so much for joining us, supporting us, hanging out and chatting with us. We'll catch you all next time on the tabletop. Bye.